Hi guys, welcome to Codeboard. So in this video, we'll see a very simple program on string. That is how to count the number of characters in the string. So in this program, we'll see how we can count the total number of characters in string, and we'll also see how to count the number of vowels and consonants in a string. So here I have a new Java project, and inside that I have one class program1.java which has a main method. Inside this class, we are going to write our logic for counting the number of characters in a string. So let's start coding. So for our first step, we are going to start with creating a string with a string class, and we are going to initialize it with the value we are learning Java. You can also take this string as user input, but here we are going to directly initialize it. So once we have our string on which we want to perform the action, that is count the number of characters, we'll take one variable count for counting the number of characters, which will maintain the count of number of characters in a string. So initially we have a string and a count to count the characters. Now to count the characters, we are going to use a for loop which will iterate throughout the string. So we have a string. Our for loop will start from index 0 and it will go up to the length of the string. How to do that? Let's. So the for loop will start from index 0. Then on the string class, we have a function called as length, which will return the length of the string, including the spaces. So it will return the total length of the string with whatever spaces and other characters it has. So here the length is going to be 20, as we have 20 characters and including spaces. And then we'll increment I in each loop. So I plus plus. So once that is done, inside a for loop, we'll have a condition to check characters in the string. Why we need to do that? Because we don't want to consider spaces while counting the number of characters in the string. So while we treat the string, we are going to ignore the spaces and count the characters. So inside the if condition, we are going to write if str.char@, is equal to, char@ is a function that returns the character at a particular index. So char@ is not equal to space. Char@I, that is the index that is going on, not equal to space. In that case, we are going to increase the count by 1. So count plus plus. So in this phase, keeping all the spaces, our number of characters will be counted. And out of the loop, let's print the count. So with this out, we are going to say total number of characters in string are, and let's say count. So if I print count now, it is 17. So total number of characters are 17. The length of the string is 20, but excluding spaces, it is 17. So we have got our count. Now the next step is to count the vowels and consonants in the string. So how to do that? For that, we'll take two initial variables, v count for the vowel count and c count for the consonant count. Now what are the vowels in the string? A, E, I, O, U. So whenever you find a character A, E, I, O, U, you will increase the vowel count, otherwise the consonant count. So let's write our if-else conditions. So in this particular loop only, we are going to write the conditions for vowel and consonant. So again, one more if str.char@I equal to A, E, I, O, U, we are going to check all the characters with OR operator. So if it is A, or if it is E, or if it is I, and so on, it is vowel. So OR means if any of this condition matches, we'll increase v count by 1, v count plus plus. So we got the vowel count. Now else condition will count the consonant count. But what if this string has a special character like some star, asterisk, and so on? We don't want to consider that. So for that, we are going to write else. Inside the else, we are going to write one condition that str.char@I is greater than A and so it should be greater than A and less than Z. So it should go from A to Z. So it's a string, so inside quotes, and same A should also go inside quotes. This is our vowel and consonant count. So let's check by printing them. So for vowels, we have V count, and for consonants, we have C count. Now, if I run this, the vowel count is 8, which is right, and the consonants are only showing 7, but there are 9 consonants, right? Then why 7? Because it has not considered the capital letters. Because we have written conditions only for the small letters. So if you want to add capital letters or consider capital letters also, you need to add capital letters in the if condition for both vowels and consonants. But instead of adding too many conditions, what we'll do is convert the string to lowercase while checking the number of characters. So that is a better idea than adding a lot of conditions. So string class has a lot of functions such as length, caret, lowercase, uppercase, and so on, so that it makes your job easier and you don't have to write a lot of logic. So there are ready functions to do your job. So try to explore the string class as much as possible. Now let's run our program after converting to lowercase and check the number of consonants. So it has changed to 9 now. So in this case, it has considered both lower and upper because we have converted the whole string to lower class. So in this way, you can count the number of characters, vowel, consonants, or any other special type of characters also in a string. Now let's revise what we have done. So basically, we took a string and a count variable initialized to 0. We iterated from int I equal to 0 up to the length of the string, and we skipped the spaces in the if condition and incremented the count by 1. So in this way, we got the total number of characters. For vowel and consonants, we took separate variables v count and c count. So if we found any of the vowel using an OR operator, we checked if we found any of the vowel like A, E, I, O or U. Then in that case, we incremented the V count. Otherwise, if it lies between A to Z, it should be less than equal to Z. So if it lies between A to Z, then we incremented the C count. So in this way, we got the vowel and consonant count also, and we printed all the counts after the for loop. So this was a simple program to count the number of characters and vowels or consonants in the string. We'll come up with more such videos. Until then, you explore the string class because there is a lot to do with the string class. And we'll also keep practicing more programs through our videos. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel, and also like and share this video. Thank you.